Hey Centra, thanks for joining us once again for Open Enrollment Education. Open enrollment begins tomorrow. Yay.
Crazy.
It is. We have been coming to you every week for the last 11 or 12 weeks. For Open Enrollment Education, we can hardly believe that Open Enrollment is already here. So today we're going to talk about 2020 plan changes. You've been really patient about that. We only have 4 changes. They're fairly simple, and so we're just going to talk you through those changes in high level. We're not going to talk through details today. We will have coming videos throughout Open Enrollment that will go through the details of the changes. So Aubrey's going to start us off and talk probably about the biggest change this year for plan design.
Yeah, so I would say the biggest change this year that you will see is that we have dropped down to only 2 options for our plans, our medical plans that are available to you as Centra caregivers. We feel like this is a really good opportunity for you to simplify your choices and really compare and contrast the plans that are available to make sure you're picking the best opportunity for you. So you will notice when you go through Open Enrollment, we will no longer have the PPO or open plan available. Now that being said, we have 2 great plans still available to you, and I'm going to let Stephanie talk to you a little bit about those, but we'll interject some comments about why it won't be such a huge change to go from the PPO to one of those other 2 plans. So Stephanie, which 2 do we have left?
Yeah, awesome. So we have 2 really great plans, and many of you are familiar with the other 2 existing plans. So the POS plan, this year we are renaming those plans, and so the POS plan will now be referred to as the Basic Care Plan. And then the other plan that we have had in years past is the High Deductible Health Plan, and that is coming back as well, and that will be referred to as the HDHP Advantage Plan. And so Aubrey's going to tell us, for those of you who are currently on the PPO plan, how there shouldn't be too much trepidation about the removal of that plan and going down to 2, because the 2 that are here are still great options, and there's one in particular that you can feed right into. And so Aubrey, tell us about that.
Yeah, so based on some network changes that have been happening, we actually will keep that basic care plan as an open plan. So much like your PPO plan, if that was one of the reasons you chose to stay on that plan, you will notice that this year you can find that same option through the basic care plan if you're wanting that same coverage. You can also do the same thing on your HDHP plan, but note a lot of differences on that plan in comparison to the basic care plan.
Awesome. So those are the first 2 changes, and then number 3 is really exciting. Aubrey's going to tell us about some free money. Yeah, so tell us about that.
So
Aubrey.
along with our HDHP Advantage plan, that's the high deductible, you get an HSA. You're automatically enrolled into an HSA, a health savings account. We talked about that in one of our previous videos. So for 2019, Centra contributed money into that account for our Centra caregivers at $500 for an individual and $750 for families. We are really excited to let you know that this year we wanted to make sure and boost that a little bit for you. So you will notice that $750 will be available to employee only, and we'll move up to $1,000 for the family plan. So really excited about that change and the opportunity, as Stephanie said, to get some free money from Centra on that plan. So again, I would encourage you to lay those plans next to each other. We have some plan comparison tools that you can use and really determine what's the best option for you and your family. You've learned a little bit more about what that high deductible plan means. So would it fit your family's needs? So really just look through those options as you plan for 2020.
Awesome. Free money is a pretty good incentive, so definitely check out the HDHP with the HSA. Okay, anyway, but still 2 great health plans. And the 4th change that we want to talk about is a voluntary service we're going to be adding this year, which is hospital indemnity. And basically what that means is that this particular addition is something that if you choose to purchase will help offset any hospital visits that you have. So again, not going to go into a great deal of detail there. We will do an entire video on hospital indemnity. As always, we want to refer you back to your benefits plan guide. You can locate that in Loss and Self-Service. Once open enrollment opens tomorrow, you'll have access to all of these changes in the 2020 plan guide. And then something new this year that we're really excited about. So yes, we will continue with the videos, but we're also going to have webinars for all of our caregivers. We have 3 dates and times available. We will post those for you, but just know that that's an opportunity for you to come with your questions and ask Brenda Johnson, who's our HR benefits manager, and then we'll also have a representative from PCHP there to answer questions. So really good for you to be able to get on and ask any questions that you have. And then lastly, of course, if you aren't able to attend, we will be recording those and we'll get links sent out for you as well. So those are some of the wonderful changes that we have in place for you this year for 2020. And we just thank you so much for joining in once again, Centra. We hope you have a great week. Go enroll in your benefits, and we'll see you next week.